Your evaluation of that Arkansas game?
Yeah, wasn't our best day, and lots of mistakes still to clean up. But it was good to see us play well in spurts and not make too many mistakes to cost us the game. We still put up a lot of points. We were really efficient when we did score. Really were efficient in the red zone, and they're a really good defense, and a really good team. So again, proud to get a win. Happy to come out of there with a win, but a lot to build off of, and I think our best ball's ahead of us.
I wanted to ask you about that efficiency. I think it was like 55 plays, but 38 points. Is that obviously got to be pleased with that?
Yeah, definitely. That's especially now college football's kind of slowed down a little bit with the time, the way the clocks run. You're not going to get as many plays as you have, so it's important to be efficient on those plays, and it's really important too when we get the ball and in the plus side of the field or even with a shorter field to be efficient and score on those drives. And I thought we did a good job of that last week.
We were joking with Fessy just now, but is Parker Kingson insufferable with you right now, saying he's coming for your job, throwing one touchdown pass? Or?
No, he actually hasn't. He knows he knows I throw him the ball too, so he's really smart. But no, Parker's one of my best friends. We were giving him a hard time. We were going through the comments, and some other fan bases were asking for Parker Kingston to be their quarterback. So that was a bit of an ego boost for him for sure.
Do you still feel as comfortable as you did in the preseason with this offense, and in what areas do you feel like it's evolved in the 3 games?
Yeah, you just get different looks and different defenses as you game plan too. There's new stuff getting thrown in, but I feel really comfortable with the offense. I just think it's just a matter of executing on all cylinders and putting together a complete game. Again, I thought last week we played in spurts really well, and other spurts not as well. So I think we all, as a unit, as an individual, I think we feel like we can play better.
Last Saturday was the first time you took a few hits as far as sacks go. How do guys like Dr. Skylar May, Colby Kloss, how do they get you ready week after week so you feel at your best health-wise, and where are you at on that front?
Yeah, I feel pretty good. They do a great job. It changes week to week. There's always something new and a little something different. It's a constant battle to just feel as well as you can going into the game. But honestly, after this game, I felt better. The one SU hit I did take was actually kind of tougher than the multitude of them last week, just because the nature of them, the whiplash, I guess. But luckily I feel pretty good, and a lot of that's in thanks to Skylar and Colby and what all those guys do, especially what we do in the weight room.
Ball security has been a huge thing under Roderick with quarterbacks. What is it that he's message that he kind of expectation he creates that gives you guys so far only one INT so far?
Yeah, I think it's just a core principle of what we do. Be smart with the football. And you have to toe the line. You have to be aggressive and to push the ball downfield, but you have to be smart about it. And I think the smart thing is you can throw a ball that's aggressive, but it's either us or nobody. Versus us or them, or just doing stupid things with the football and not being careful with it. So, Rod and Coach Mitch talk about it all the time, and it's kind of one of our core principles in offense. And again, even when you don't play your best in offense, you take care of the ball, you score in the red zone, you put up a lot of points and not that many plays.
What does Kansas present defensively? Who are they like, and what challenges do they present?
Yeah, they're a good football team. They're undefeated like us, and they're really good on the perimeter. And the DBs are really talented. Up front, they have some really, really talented players too. Really, their whole defense is really well coached. They're solid. They run what they run, but they run it really efficiently, and they're aggressive. They get downhill, and those backers are good too. So again, it's pretty good, complete defense. They have a really good offense too. So we have a challenge ahead of us, but I think I'm confident in our guys and our team too. I'm looking forward to the opportunity to compete with them.
Does Darius have any insight with his brother being on the squad to help you guys out at all?
Not really. It's more just, hey man, you got to make sure you're on your A game this week. I got my brother, and I was like, yeah, well, we got Big 12 game this week too, so we got a lot at stake. But yeah, no, it's fun for him, and we're excited for him for the opportunity.
I want to ask you about the Big 12. How excited are you to finally be the first Big 12 game is actually here?
Yeah, really excited. It's huge for the program and former players and current players too. But and again, the last week was great. The first 3 weeks coming out 3-0 is awesome. But this is what really matters. Our goals are within conference play, and we take care of our games in the conference.
Kansas's defense is number 1 in havoc so far through the first 3 or 4 weeks. Does that kind of make you extra preparation, kind of knowing more about them than maybe another opponent, considering they're so high statistically in some areas?
Yeah, you're always aware of that stuff, and I think for most part, you just got to see on film, be prepared for anything, and know our own weaknesses and where we could be vulnerable, and having preparation for that. And a lot of that's in play design and with Rod, and they do a great job of that. And I feel like every week, we kind of know the defense's strengths, and I think good ways to attack it.
What was your impressions of BYU Fans' first road game for you? Just the number of fans that were there in Fayetteville, and they're expected a large number this week.
Yeah, it's impressive, and I've always heard it. Whether we travel well or just show up well, if we live, in the state or in the area, we have the best fan base in the country, I think. And I saw it at USC when we were playing at the Coliseum. They packed the place out, and it was nice to be at Arkansas, have really a whole corner of the stadium just dressed in blue, and it got loud, and it was awesome at the end to celebrate with them. But yeah, I think we have one of the best fan bases, if not the best fan base in college football.
Speaking of loud, have you guys pumped in any noise because they got a sellout going?
Yeah, we are. We did that the last 2 weeks. I had to mess with Josh. It was almost too loud the other day. So yeah, we've been doing that. That was another thing last week that was good operation-wise. It got loud at Arkansas, and thought we handled it well, and we need to continue to do that on the road.
I was just going to ask you if it works. Does that sort of thing work? You've been around 5 years.
Yeah, no, I've done it everywhere I've been. It gets annoying, and it's more constant. It's almost like as soon as the play ends, they start pumping it for the full 30 seconds of the play clock. So it does get annoying sometimes, but it's good for communication. If anything, over communication. Might lose my voice by the end of the week, but it's good preparation for the game for sure. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Kedon.